Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away, tries to cross. And that's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Nistelrooy. That's a good ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dixon, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yamal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And this is Forlan. Shot and a chance! In he goes again. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marquinhos. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extreme.
Chance! That's another chance! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 29 minutes...
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckham. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in a good position. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Forlan. No way through, so back it comes. Decent shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rodri. And Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Van Nistelrooy. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
2 added minutes has
Tries
been
to pass it
indicated.
through. Dixon. And it's Guardiola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Passes short and sharp. It's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Out to the left it goes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot's shot at goal! Oh, that was vital. And here's Yamal. And it's Rodri. That's really nicely played. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Beckham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Now it's Forlan. Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Guardiola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, there's a probing ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe, and the shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Paris Saint-Germain, surely!
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, super ball. Can he finish? It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can't... Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
The goal scorer.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead, now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. 4 added minutes on the board.
Has been indicated.
Ah, he's given it away. Tries a shot. That is ended up in no man's land. Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.